Happy Friday.
Hello.
Welcome to Know Your Role right here on Body Slam That. And I am here with my tag team partner. We're back, baby.
Why do I look like a hologram? I gotta take my thing off. Hello.
She said a hologram.
Okay.
Miss
Yeah, I look like a
Krssi
hologram. Like I
Love.
don't know. The background is like weirding me out. Like I don't know. Okay.
Like if you put your head back far enough, it's like you're bald, like that.
Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like why do I look like that? Like what's
Okay,
happening?
here's the thing though. You'd be like a cute bald person though. Like you have a cute head. Like it's like perfectly shaved. Like it would be all shiny.
I just have forehead. That's why it's shiny forehead.
Oh no. Hi y'all. Welcome to Know Your Role, the SmackDown post show right here on Body Slam That. I am Stephanie Hypes. I'm back here with my girl, Miss Krssi Love. I have to give a shout out to Mr. Adam Bernard who filled in for me while I was out. I'm sorry, for Krssi when she was out.
Yes.
I think I forgot who filled in for me last week. I actually didn't see.
Oh God. What is her name? Not Ashley.
Ooh, I'm telling. Ooh.
And,
That's what happens when we get old, you guys.
Yes. Oh my God. Now you're gonna make me go through the thing. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. Sorry.
She's like,
I'm sorry.
Thank
Anissa was
you.
great.
I didn't see. I apologize. I am back from Cleveland. A lot's happened to me in the week. I've also sprained my knee. There's a lot going on for me, but I am here and I made it. And I'm here because we had to acknowledge the original tribal chief. I mean, what a freaking SmackDown. Obviously, everybody else was just kind of filler. We were all waiting for the man, the moment, Mr. Roman Reigns to make an appearance. I mean, I don't know about you. Obviously, I was there live when he returned. Insane energy. The crowd was going nuts. What was your reaction like, Miss Krssi?
I was just really happy to see him. I knew I had a feeling he was going to come. We were predicting it on our other shows and our reviews and like talking about what SummerSlam was going to do. So we knew that he was going to come. We didn't know what the dynamics of how he would come and what he would do. And I'm happy how it actually, went through. I don't have to talk about the match because the match was, the match, but it was meh. It was a match. The crowd was very dead. But overall, once they seen the people start coming, I think that's when they got excited. But I was very excited.
No, it was insane.
Our tribal chief, not the 2B one.
Our tribal chief. And that's the thing. The OTC can stand for multiple things, guys. Our tribal chief, original tribal chief, the only tribal chief. It can stand for multiple things. They're all true. Glad Roman's back. We will get there. We have the SmackDown show to recap. It was actually a pretty fun show. Again, I think most people were just waiting to kind of see the tribal chief and when he was going to appear. A couple things I realized with that, which we can talk about here in just a little bit, but just talking about at the beginning of the show, your reigning, defending WWE World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes kicked off SmackDown. Obviously he talked about Solo and the match, and he got a huge ovation. This crowd was amazing. I forgot where they are tonight.
They were in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, thank you. Great crowd.
Very good crowd.
Great crowd. The Raw crowd was great too. Baltimore, I think it was. Let's go back there. Also, hi everybody in the chat. I'm not ignoring y'all. Sorry. Good evening. Hope you guys all got some rest. Hope you guys all enjoyed SummerSlam. I know I did. Bailey said, how's my recovery going? It's going. I mean, it's a knee sprain. And if you know anything about knee sprains, there's not much they can do. It's just mostly resting it, elevating it, ice, compression, rest, rice. That's pretty much all I can do. That's it. And stay off of it. Which is really hard when you have 3 kids and one of them is a 3-year-old. So it is what it is. Yeah. Luckily, my husband, stepped up and he's doing a lot of the dirty work for me and waiting on me hand and foot, which I do appreciate. So thank you for asking. I am okay. Again, I am here. I made it. Crutches and all. So Anyway, let's just hop into it. Again, Cody Rhodes opened the show. Solo comes out and confronts him. And Cody absolutely roasts his ass and says, "You are cosplaying as the tribal chief. You are not him. The original tribal chief.
Yep.
It's Roman Reigns, and he is here tonight." Got a huge ovation out of Cody. The Bloodline then goes in to attack Cody. And who shows up but his good old friend KO. Kevin Owens comes out, helps him
save the day.
Bloodline with a chair.
Yep.
What?
He helped save the day.
Help save the day. Cody basically said, why don't I defend the title against you? You deserve it.
Yep.
At Bash in Berlin, Kevin Owens is like, I do not. I have not earned it. I have no reason to want to fight you. I have no reason to have this title shot. I did not earn it. Look at my win-loss record. It just doesn't make sense. The win-loss record obviously being a little jab to the online community because they say, "Oh, well, he's lost so much. Why does he have a title shot?" That was clearly a jab towards the online community. I loved it.
I don't even know why this is even a thing now. Like, does it even matter? Like, so what?
To the online community, it does, Miss Krssi.
Right. I mean, whatever. It
does. So you deserve a chance. Ring out. Cody's like, "Okay, bro, I'll see you at Bash in Berlin," and he exits. And Kevin Owens like, "No, no."
He tried fighting it for whatever
reason.
He's
a very honorable man. He feels like he needs to earn it. He feels like he has not earned it. So
until he heard something else.
And so he heard something else. So we will get to that in just a second. We then had a match between Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus the Street Profits.
Yes.
I have questions.
Go ahead.
Good little match. Whatever. What are we doing here?
With whom?
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, like it's been teased that there was going to be a breakup for what, 6 months now?
For 6 months,
really? Haven't done it.
But they was the champs though.
Maybe it was 4. I don't know. It just seems like it's been a very long time. Still hasn't happened.
Okay.
They're still in this random feud with the Street Profits. I just, and it feels like the Street Profits are also directionless. So I'm just like,
yeah, that's what I thought you was going to ask us about the Street Profits.
Same. Both. What are we doing, Miss Krssi?
I definitely think that they are steering the Street Profits in a wrong direction. Because they're putting them on shows. Great. However, you're not doing anything with them.
Like there's no story. Like there's nothing to sink your teeth into.
Right.
Bobby Lashley's gone. So they kind of are just out in limbo chilling.
Like what's the story with B-Fab? Like how does she all work in this? Like there should be like things for them like being elevated as a group. We put them, I mean, you guys put them together and then that's it. Okay, now what are we doing here?
I don't know. And that's a great question. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? Where are we going here with the Street Profits? What's going on Austin Theory and Grayson Waller? Like, what are we doing?
They're not focusing.
George says, go ahead.
They focus, they're having this tournament, but it's like you really don't focus on tag teams. So it's like, what is the purpose of like having these groups together if you're not going to push them?
It's very weird with the tag team situation. Like it's either really on point or it's like, we have nothing for you guys. So we're just going to put you in a match on TV and do something. And it's like, cool. Again, not a horrible thing. I think maybe it's to feed some of the people who are like, I just want to see a good wrestling match for no reason. There are fans who love that. Not that I don't like a good wrestling match, but I like it to mean something. I like it to be going somewhere. I'm a big story person. Everyone knows that about me. And for a while, the Street Profits have just seemed kind of floating. Like they're there. They're being featured. So I'm always thankful for that. But it's like, so
what are we doing
here?
Where
are we going? So anyway, it was a good match. I mean, these two teams are incredibly talented. They rarely miss, as Carmella would say. So it was a decent match. Either way, I don't know again where it's going, but we will see. I guess. George said Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are definitely going to break up. because Grayson has a match with Kevin Owens next week. Both those teams need to split. Thank you, Bernard. I don't know if the Street Profits need to split. Like,
yeah, I don't think they need to split.
Not as far as like turning on one another, but I'd like to see them do like a singles run eventually. They don't necessarily need to turn on each other, but just something. I guess we'll see. Then we go to the back where you see Cody Rhodes talking to Nick Aldis about getting the match with Kevin Owens. He's like, what do you mean he doesn't deserve it or hasn't earned it? And Nick Aldis is like, well, I am. And then Kevin Owens comes up and goes, no, like I haven't earned it. Like it's not for me. And then Nick Aldis is like, okay, it's fine. I have a conversation with the tribal chief later on to talk about a title match.
He literally
and then like Kevin Owens goes off. He was like, what?
He went batshit crazy almost. I feel like as soon as because he loathes Roman Reigns so much, like, oh, why does he get one? Then he really finally realized he's like, oh, maybe I should just take this match then. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that this is what I love about this segment. So anybody who knows Kevin Owens, whether it's personally, professionally, fan to wrestler, if anyone knows anything about Kevin Owens, he's very selfless, right? Mm-hmm. And I love how they kind of walk the line here of kayfabe, non-kayfabe, because I know Kevin Owens is one of the people who are constantly rallying for the people in the locker room.
Yes.
For the people in the back to have opportunities. And basically that's what the segment was, right? He's like, what do you mean, Roman Reigns? Mm-hmm. He's like, I know a whole locker room of people who are worthy of a championship match who aren't Roman Reigns. Like, just walk back there. You'll see him. Yeah. And I loved how this came over. You could tell he was speaking from the heart. He meant every word, even if it is storyline. And then Nick Aldis was like, I don't need to go back there because he's like, I found someone worthy right here. And he's like, what? And basically his little rant got him a title match because Nick was like, you just proved to me that you deserve it, right? You are the person who should be doing this. You're a selfish person.
And he looked at him like, huh? Like what?
Like Kevin Owens was like, did I just talk myself into a title match by accident? Like,
yep, I
did. He was like, all right, Cody, well, I guess we'll see you at Bash in Berlin. So the match is on. There is a match between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at Bash in Berlin.
I'm excited for this.
I am too. People are already like, oh, there's no heel. Oh, there's no face. And I'm like, I don't think you need it.
You don't always
need that. And to be honest, they can get enough, especially Kevin Owens. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm, Kevin Owens is one of the best antagonizers in the game.
Yep.
Whether he's face or heel, he can get some friction between him and Cody going in this build. And so I'm very excited to see kind of who's more of the antagonizer. Is it Cody or is it Kevin Owens?
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. So then in the back, Tiffany Stratton came walking down with her clipboard. She is planning a championship celebration for Nia, her bestie.
I love that she had
her new Miss Money in the Bank briefcase. Do you love it?
I love it. I love the strap. I love it's like a little satchel. So adorable. Oh my god, I love it. I just wish that it had bows on it. Then it would be like top tier. Because she loves a bow.
I like how Chelsea's a total hater, and she's like, I would have done this to it. It would have had this. And she called her Tacky Time, Miss Tacky Time. And I'm like, Chelsea, I can't.
They were both digging at each other, and I loved it. It was so good. Those two on camera was so good. It was like if you would know your friend, you're like, exactly. And then Piper is there. It's so good.
Well, exactly. And so basically Chelsea says kind of what some of us are thinking, right? Like, we see right through you. Are you really Nia's friend? Or are you just trying to keep her close so you can cash in when you're ready? So Chelsea kind of says what's on a lot of people's minds. Mm-hmm. She wasn't necessarily wrong. I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
But now I think there might be a little feud between Chelsea and Tiffany going on here in the interim. So
I'm here for it.
See what happens. I'm here for it. I'm always here for Chelsea and Tiffany on the TV screen and Piper. So
don't you have some ladders to fall off of? Love it.
After that, we do see they do a recap of what happened last SmackDown with the women's tag team championships. When Alba Fire and Isla Dawn were defending them against Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, Blair Davenport came out and attacked and caused the DQ.
Yep.
Seemingly, they're like this NXT UK trio, if you will. Obviously, they all know each other from NXT UK.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a match between Jade Cargill and Alba Fire. First of all, Jade Cargill is one of the nicest, most sweetest, most beautiful women I've ever met in my life. But also,
she is. She's definitely one of the sweetest people ever.
Let her do more. Like every match she's had so far has been like this quick squash.
They're doing like how she was in AEW. Like she had these like 5-minute matches, and she was like she was the dominant person, and then that's it. Like 1, 2, 3.
And I'm okay with her being dominant, but there's a way to be dominant and have a match. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Look at Nia. I use Nia as a great example because Nia is obviously booked as this dominant figure, but sometimes the little person gets the upper hand sometimes, and they work around her and they work the ring and the match, and you can still come off as dominant and still have a really good match.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not there yet ring wise, but I think she has enough in her tank, especially with Alba Fire. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Alba Fire can work her way around the fucking thumbnail if you let her. Like,
I agree.
I'm sorry, they could have made a longer match out of this.
I agree. It was definitely a squash match, and a squash match on Alba Fire of all people. Like, come on, like you could have did a good solid like 8 minutes, 8, 9, even 10 minutes. And it could have been like a back and forth, but I guess it was because they have a whole bunch of time that they have to like go through all these things and, whatever. But I definitely feel like they should have gave Alba a little bit more grace and like not get like totally like squash. And then you have the other girls now come in the match. And I mean, not even the match, come in afterwards and now like have to like go against like 2, 3 on 2. Not even necessary.
Yeah. So, Jade Cargill picked up the win in this 3-minute, whatever it was.
Terrible squash.
Bianca comes in to celebrate with her. Alba Fire, Blair Davenport come into the ring, start attacking them. And they are outnumbered. And then all of a sudden, we hear Naomi's music. Glow, 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 glow. And Naomi comes out and she helps lay out the field, even the odds, if you will. And the big three
are back together again. Yay!
And I couldn't be happier. I love the big three. They are just a sight to behold.
Mm-hmm.
And Naomi's back into a story. She's back into a storyline. They seem to be having a lot of trios right now with women groups. So you have the big three.
Mm-hmm.
You have Alba, Isla, and Blair Davenport. You have Zoe, Shayna,
and
Sonya.
Sonya.
You have Lyra, Cadence, and Katana.
Yes.
Is that it?
I think that's it. Now, if you give Piper and Chelsea somebody, it'll be like great, like trios, like division.
I'm saying they need to add somebody for someone. So I actually mentioned maybe Kiana James, and she has nothing else to do. But then I'm like, she's on the other show. Someone said bring up Ariana Grace, because they're like she fits in with Chelsea and Piper, or they think she would fit in with Chelsea and Piper really, really well.
That's the one that wears the sash, like she thinks she's Miss NXT. Yeah, she would be good. But I think she's still too green, though, friend. I feel like she's still got to learn, like some more learning to do. She would mesh very well with those two, but I don't think she's ready for a main roster.
I don't think so
services yet.
I am seeing this trio trend going on in the women's division right now. So I think
we have so many girls.
We might be getting like a 4-way trio match here, either at Bash or Berlin or was it Bad Blood? Bad Blood.
Bash or Berlin.
The next. I'm saying one of the two coming up, Bash and Berlin.
Oh, the next one of the two pay-per-views. Okay, got it. Yes.
Yeah, I think we might be getting a trios thing. Mm-hmm. I feel like Bad Blood's too far away, so I think it has to be
Berlin.
So we'll see. But Naomi came out to help them. Big Three is back together. Then we get, oh, hold on. Stupid mosquito. Oh, I hate mosquitoes. Okay.
Same.
Real LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
The new United States champion. Thank God. I cannot explain to you how happy I am that Logan Paul is not the champion anymore. LA Knight comes out to a roaring crowd. He looks good in the United States Championship. I'm not even mad. He talks about how he hit it and quit it with Logan Paul.
So funny, so good.
He won. And then Escobar comes out and interrupts him. And he has his own line of that he wants everyone to say. He said, with everybody saying Escobar C.
Oh, you did. I'm mad.
This is all of it in Spanish. This is how you say everybody saying Escobar C. Todas diciendo Escobar C. So everyone needs to remember that so you can chant it, okay?
They're not going to chant it though, friend. I'm sorry. It's too much words.
With everybody saying Escobar C.
Escobar C. Escobar C.
Escobar C. Sorry. I did. I made a graphic because I'm like, I need this at the ready.
That's so good. I'm so happy you did that. That's amazing.
Escobar C. So it is Escobar versus Andrade to
which
find
I
out
enjoy.
LA Knight. Huh?
I enjoyed that match.
Shit.
Match of the night for me. I'm sorry.
It was amazing. Andrade versus Escobar to determine who's the number one contender to face, LA Knight for his United States Championship. All I have to say is, and no one should be shocked by this, the match cooked. Okay.
I knew, and I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was because first you got Santos and you have Andrade. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be it. Yeah, this is gonna be good.
They were going off. Okay, off.
That's why Jade match can be very, very long because they gave all the time to them.
And maybe that's why. I think this had to go on for 9 minutes, 10
maybe at least 10, at least.
The whole segment in itself with Escobar coming out, the match, all of that was at least almost 20 something minutes in itself. So yeah, the match I think was maybe 10. But of course, during the match, we had some shenanigans go on. Carmelo comes out, tries to attack Andrade. You obviously had Angel Garza and Humberto on the sides. You then had
Elektra looked amazing.
Oh, she always looks amazing. I'm just mad because they never have her doing anything except for standing there looking amazing. I'm like, all I'm saying is she can still be on SmackDown and do that, but maybe also have her in NXT so she can continue to wrestle and improve. Because I'm like, if you're not going to put her in the ring, like,
maybe she could be with Chelsea and teach them Spanish and Chelsea really mess up all the words or do something stupid. She could be with them.
Or just have Chelsea. Oh my God, have Chelsea going around trying to recruit a third, and have her interviewing people and just have Elektra giving her all the wrong answers in Spanish, and she's just like, okay, see, and she's all like, oh my God, now I want it. Now I want her to do third person recruitment. But anyway, so match was good. Carmelo came out, tried to interfere.
Baron Corbin
Baron Corbin and Apollo came out and attacked Humberto and Angel. Then kind of got them out of the picture for us. Shout out to the Corbies. Baron Corbin.
My husband was like, "Is he still Happy Corbin?" I was like, "No, babe, he hasn't been Happy Corbin in a long time."
I need to give some flowers here
to Baron Corbin
at the press junket last Friday. Every superstar was there for half the time, if you will. Baron Corbin almost stayed the whole 3 hours to make sure every single person interviewed him, made sure everyone had a decent amount of time.
Aww.
That man was so selfless with his time. And, the other superstars had appearances, of course, and stuff. I'm not saying that they weren't, but he just took his time. Everyone, he was like, I don't care. He's like, we do our own thing down here. We make our own rules. I'm not going to put a time limit. And I'm like, everyone's like, oh, that's so cool. Like, he made sure almost everyone got an interview with him and talked to him. And he was just so fucking awesome. And I just need to give him his flowers because he's just an incredible person. And I just want people to know that. But anyway, so Angel Garza, Humberto tried to interrupt Baron Corbin and Apollo, stop them, and kind of fight them out of the way so they're no longer a factor. The match continued. Carmelo's kind of hanging on the outside, kind of trying to hide a little bit. Andrade gets Angel into, Andrade gets Escobar into a corner, and Elektra gets on the mat, tries to distracts the ref for a little bit, and Carmelo pulls Escobar out the way right as Andrade's about to hit the turnbuckle. And who picks up the win? Santos Escobar, 1, 2, 3. He is now the number 1 contender to fight LA Knight for the United States Championship.
Yep. Good look for him. He's going to lose, but it's going to be a good look for him.
That, and I'm completely okay and having fun watching Carmelo and Andrade in this feud. Like,
yes.
The match is going to bang when they have like their big blow-off match. It's going to be insane. And I'm so excited for it.
I agree.
And I'm glad that there's a story for both of them because they're both incredibly talented. And Andrade for a long time felt like he was just kind of floating. Just kind of
definitely floating for sure. For sure.
Directionless, if you will. It feels like they actually have some stuff for him now outside of the title pictures. So I'm glad they have a story for him. Him and Carmelo are going to do a great job. They're doing a great job. And then Nick Aldis revealed that Grayson Waller has a match versus Kevin Owens next week. She was very excited about.
This was so funny.
I'm being facetious. He was not happy about it at all. George, Stephanie has to be on Cloud 9 for interviewing Bailey. I saw that. You don't understand. So, not to go off subject, but yes, I was. That's a dream interview for me. When I saw her name, I beelined it to her line. I was like, I don't interview anybody else today, I am going to get Bailey. I was like 4th or 5th in line. And as soon as she saw me, she was just like, "Oh my God, Steph!" She's like, "Hi," and I'm like, I was like, I told her straight up,
who I am. I'm like all this stuff. Yeah, that's so.
I was like, this is a dream interview for me. I was like, to interview you is absolutely bucket list dream. So she's like, I'm so happy. Like, you get to do this. She's like, we go way back, huh? And I'm like, So it was really cool. Completely Cloud 9. I honestly could have left right after that. I did not because I wanted to interview Jade. But yeah, no, just absolutely amazing. And of course, she's the sweetest. She cussed, which was the cutest thing as well, because she was like fucking, and she's like, can I cuss? And I'm like, Bailey,
yes, you can do whatever you want to do, sis.
Fucking. Okay. I was like, yes, it's fine. She was so cute. She was like, did I ruin everything? I'm like, no, calm down. But anyway, very cool. Just to answer your question. Now back to business. The Bloodline's been searching for Roman Reigns all night. They can't find him. And Solo's like, don't worry, he'll be here. And then walks off all broody and menacing. The Bloodline then comes out and stands in the ring with their tag titles. Just in case you guys aren't aware, Jacob Fatu is injured.
He is injured, okay, because he
looked don't know if they said what the injury was, but he was seen in the foot boot back in Cleveland.
Okay. Yeah, because when he landed on Roman, like I don't know if you was able to see it, but from our view on TV, he hit his shin on the table as he landed on.
I did not see it.
Yes, so when he landed on Cody Rhodes, and it was really bad, and he never moved, and he never moved from that position the whole time. He was on the side on the thing on the on the sidelines in front of the table the whole time. So you could tell like he was pretty banged up. Now, this might be sprained. Hopefully it's not broken. But yeah.
Sprained twins.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm hoping it's nothing horrible. I didn't hear them say anything on SmackDown. Am I wrong?
They didn't say anything about him at all.
So I think it's good news if they don't say. Usually if someone's injured and they're going to be out, they're like, oh, so-and-so broke whatever. And so now, Tongaloa has the top, whatever. Since they didn't say anything, I'm hoping it's something mild. And he'll be back in like a couple weeks or something. Something very simple.
Yes.
So we'll see. But yes, he was seen out in a boot. In Cleveland. After that, someone got a picture of him and Solo in like a grocery store or a convenience store or something. And he was in a boot. So we will see. And also Triple H mentioned at the press conference that he was banged up. And that he's waiting to hear from the doctors as far as like how
what
bad
does that even mean for like hopefully it's fine. Hopefully he's okay. But again, from our vantage point, when you did watch it on from the pay-per-view, we were like, oh my God, did he, like, my husband was like, oh my God, I think he hurt himself. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, and then they did the replay and it showed like how he landed, like he literally like hit at the edge. He hit his shin.
That is horrible. If he is hurt, speedy recovery.
You just got there. It's like, that's so unfortunate. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, the fact that he gives me hope that he's okay.
Yes.
And like it's nothing too serious. So Jacob, just like Jacob mentions, just like I said, he was spotted in a boot after SummerSlam. So hopefully maybe just precaution or something not so horrible. Just as a side note, before we get to like the main event here, I'm a little upset that Nia nor Bayley were on the show tonight.
Girl, why we have?
I'm like, why isn't every other new champion has been on their show, whether it was Raw or SmackDown? I'm like, why isn't Nia on there? So unless Nia's like sick or something like that.
No, they just wanted to make sure that they had enough time. They catered around what the guys were doing. Because there's no reason why we're having a celebration.
You can have Nia come out and talk her shit, and then Tiffany be like, I'm planning you a celebration. Like, whatever. You can make that
quick. You could have did a little vignette of her having a little party, like a party after like SummerSlam, like show, like there's no reason. They could have did something really, really cool in like where they were in Cleveland, like out on a night out on the town after winning, and show like they're on Instagram all the time. Like take that footage and like push it together. It's really not that hard.
I was a little irritated by that just because every other new champion was on the after shows, whether it was Raw or SmackDown. LA Knight was on there.
LA Knight
couldn't make time for Nia to be on the damn show for two. Yep. I don't even care if it was in the back.
Yep.
Anyway,
she could have like She could have interacted with Tiffany. Like, is everything going with my party? Is it going very well?
Exactly.
I want everything
maybe
perfect.
She was sick or something, and we just don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give her or them the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully, I'm not saying hopefully she was sick. Hopefully there was a reason why she wasn't on the show, other than we don't have the time because we need time for Roman. Because that's going to be annoying. Anyway, Solo and his little goons went out to the ring talking about I'm the tribal chief now, to a big chorus of boos. And all of a sudden, you see the Titantron go blue and you hear the music. The music's actually changed a bit.
Yes, yes.
So I need everyone in the chat. Put your ones up.
Oh, sexy.
That's right. God, that man's fine.
Yes.
It's a fine man.
It's a good looking man, Savannah.
Anyway,
looking man.
The original tribal chief, the only tribal chief, our tribal chief,
our tribal
Roman Reigns has returned. Oh. Not out of office. Our tribal chief, only tribal chief, original tribal chief.
Yep.
Is back. Oh, I don't know the background. Sorry about that.
Is Stephanie
there I am.
frozen? Okay, I was say, are you frozen?
Do you see me now? Yeah, it froze.
Okay, so I was frozen.
No, I think I was.
Because I'm like, what's happening? Me. Like, I was like, right. I'm like moving, and I'm like, what's happening?
See what Roman does to my feed? Do you see what happened?
Oh God, I thought it was me that was frozen. Okay, so everybody see me dancing, like waiting for you.
Got my shit messed up. Do you see what just happened right now? Roman was on the screen, and my computer almost died. It was like, oh my God. Anyway, so Roman Reigns shows up, and then of course the little goons
shows
ran
up
out.
and what was his old showed up and win? Like he showed up and showed out and killed the whole ring out.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I think it was show up and win.
No. Oh, what was the saying, guys?
Well, that's what he did.
Beat it. Yeah. Anyway, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa went out to attack, like double team him or something. He took him the fuck out, grabbed the steel steps, slammed him on him, like, and the crowd was fire. Like, it just added so much more to this moment. And then you have that moment where him and Solo are just kind of staring at each other. He gets into the ring.
He's like, come get it.
And Solo was like, okay, like, I'm just trying, like, and Solo just trying to be big and bad. And Roman starts kicking his ass. Solo gets like one little lick in. Then Roman, Superman punches his ass. And right before he's able to do the spear, Tonga Loa, one of them pulls Solo out of the ring.
Yes.
Boo. Roman, right before he could do that, they get back.
Are you frozen again? Or am I frozen?
Okay, was that me again?
I don't know. It's so hard to
tell. Talking about Roman does to my feed. It's melting. Anyway, so there's all the shenanigans. He kicks their ass.
He wrecked everything and leave, like Bailey said at the bottom.
He wrecked wreck everything and leave. I was like,
I knew it was something.
We're all show up and beat up shit.
Yeah. I knew, and I knew it was something where you
shirt, show up and beat up shit.
And showed out.
Like I want a shirt.
Yep.
So close. Wreck everything and leave, show up and beat up shit. Same thing.
Yep.
Anyway,
it's about the same. Yeah.
About the same. So he comes out, he beats up Tonga Loa again. And then he spears Tonga Loa through a barricade. Old school Roman Reigns right there when he runs around the ring and spears someone into the barricade. Absolutely loved it. The crowd was literally peeing themselves, it looked like. And the whole time Solo's a coward up the ramp, holding up the
come get he ran like a girl. You little
bead things.
Ran with your tail between your toes.
The name of it.
I mean, your legs.
Huh?
I said he ran like it was his tail between his legs. Just ran away with the beads.
Just left Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga out there to fend for themselves. They're out there dying. And Solo was like, well, bye.
Yeah, he messed up Tonga Loa by the barricades on the side. Yeah, I was like, I hope you ain't hurt that man. I was like, where was he running? I didn't even know he was on the outside of that area. So I'm like, he getting out the ramp.
Neither. I was like,
where's he going?
Okay. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
And it ends with the real tribal chief, the original tribal chief in the ring, standing tall. Chorus of cheers. Biggest face on the planet. I mean, you couldn't have written this any better. I thought it was perfect. One observation: we have not seen Paul Heyman yet. No. So I'm very curious in the next couple of weeks if Paul Heyman comes back around.
Right. I wonder how
he's obviously
a big
part of the tribal chief. But I'm like, is he going to be a big part of him as a face as well? Obviously, they kind of wrote him off, with that attack. It's been a month, I think, since that attack happened. Yes. So we will see. We will see what happens. I'm very excited to see now kind of where this goes, how Jimmy plays a part.
If Jay plays because if Jay still like injured? No, I'm sorry. Is Jimmy still injured? Jimmy's still
I don't know. We don't.
Yeah, someone find out what happened. Let's see if Jimmy is still good. But I think Stephanie is now frozen again. But tell me if you liked this show. How would you rate it? Oh, there you go. See?
What? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about Roman because clearly my
No, because
bandwidth
we
will not
like
take it.
seeing Roman. Okay. Okay, thank you, George. Jimmy, yes.
Jimmy's medically cleared.
Okay, wonderful. So he'll be back soon, I'm sure. They're playing him back in eventually.
Tumble through the barricade.
Stephanie,
new T-shirt is show up and beat up shit.
Yeah.
Trademark it, Krssi and Stephanie.
Now you made me forget I was going to ask you. But yes, trademark that shirt and give all credit to Stephanie Hypes and Know Your Role on Body Slam.
Yes.
But yes, how do you rate this show this week, Lovey?
Me? Yes. Like out of 10?
Let's do 5.
Out of 5, I give this. Oh man.
Oh, how about this? All right, how about put your thumb in the middle and you rate the show up or down? How about that? Okay. And I'll do mine.
Okay.
All right, you ready? I'm going to count to 3.
1.
And then you're going to say what you do. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Okay, so we give the show a thumbs up today. Yay.
It's like here.
Oh, mid. So you're going,
like
you're not even going up. You're going like right. You're like going, okay, so you're like
it's almost here. My only reason why I do a little is I wasn't on the show.
Okay, Bailey so I'll do the same. Show. Okay, so we'll do a mixed review for today. Yes, we'll do it like halfway there. Like I think George gave it a great score, B-. I think that's a good score. Yes.
I'm back again. Yes, I know. I agree, George.
I agree with George.
It was solid. Obviously, Roman Reigns, you could easily rate it an A. Most of the show was about that. Most people were waiting for that.
But I think we were missing.
I just would like
a longer match ladies on the show
for Jade and Alba, and I would obviously like to see the new women's champion on the show. Yeah. But I'm not complaining per se. I'm just saying, just not here, but just a little something, a little that way. Yeah. But thank you guys for joining us, Miss Krssi. Where can they find you throughout the week, man?
Okay, guys, you guys can find me during the week. Tomorrow morning at 11:05 a.m. I'll be doing our flagship show, which is True Hill Heat on the True Hill Heat homepage. So you can come watch us over there. Join us every Friday here for Know Your Role for the SmackDown review on bodyslam.net. Other than that, you can follow me on IG, which is KrssiLove_1. My Twitter is True Hill Krssi Love, and then it's just my plain old name on other platforms. Miss Stephanie Hypes, where can the lovely people find you?
You can find me right here on Body Slam Net's channel every Friday for Know Your Role after SmackDown. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and the Body Slam Net YouTube. My interviews are there from SummerSlam. I have TikToks and funny things that I'm trying to post because I don't know how to TikTok that well.
Me neither. That's why I don't post anything on there because it's like so hard. Oh my God.
Like, tell me why my 11-year-old's like, no, Mom, do this. I'm like, okay.
Right. And I'm like, I feel like TikTok is definitely not for the aunties. I'm an auntie. I have accepted it that I'm an auntie. And it's not, but whatever. I'm a sexy auntie.
It's not my specialty.
It's not my specialty. I love watching the people on it. I think it's so creative, and they give like the funniest things on there. But TikTok is really hard. I need TikTok for dummies, if that is a thing.
Correct. But anyway, just follow me at Stephanie Hypes for all the content, all the random comments that I like to make. And you can either like them or don't. Thank you for joining us tonight. I will see you next week on Know Your Role after SmackDown. Thanks, y'all. Wait, we don't have an outro, so I'm just going to play our intro again because the music is a bop. Love y'all.